The greatest mentor in my career has been Gene Storms, who really taught me to give it my all.
Certainly my father. I think he taught me a lot about work ethic and what it means to be honest and ethical with your team and with people you do business with.
Greatest mentor, his name is Michael Riley, who passed away several years ago, and he was probably the kindest, most caring individual and giving that I have ever met.
My greatest mentor has been my mother. So she was the first person that really taught me that you need to advocate for yourself and that if you don't ask for something, it's never going to happen.
First and foremost, my parents taught me hard work. Jim Ramstead taught me attention to detail, and Dick Ziering taught me the real estate business.
The greatest mentor in my career has probably been Nancy Lyons, the CEO of Clockwork. She would challenge me to do things that I thought I couldn't do and just very matter-of-factly say, like, just go do that, and expect me to do it, and I did. And it was great to have somebody that believed that I could do something before I believed that I could do it.
What is my go-to networking strategy? I show up. I show up in the morning, I show up in the evening, I show up.
I try to get out of my comfort zone and go find 2 or 3 people that I might not have otherwise had the chance to meet.
I always like to start off with a line, a black tech founder walks into a networking event, that normally gets everybody laughing.
My strategy is to make sure that I'm at the right place for the right reasons to meet the right people.
And I think it's all about relationship building.
I really prefer the word connecting. I think that all of us, our role is to leave people a tad bit happier than we found them, and you can always learn something from every conversation.
Favorite quote? There are 2 ways of spreading light, to be the candle or the mirror that reflects it.
A good friend of mine told me once that none of the problems that you have in life can be solved while sleeping. So we tend to start our day pretty early depending on how much we've got going on at the time.
My favorite quote is, well-behaved women seldom make history.
Anybody can take the helm when the sea is calm.
Don't sweat the small stuff.
You don't need to have a title to be a great leader. I never give up. I either get what I want or I change my mind.
For every mile of road, there's 2 miles of ditch. And I think when you're in a startup world, the ditch can be daunting at times, and you just have to keep slugging it out. It's persistence that usually pays off.
What am I passionate about?
Make education in our country better for teachers and better for kids.
Equity and diversity.
Youth empowerment, youth education.
I'm passionate about creating opportunities for women and girls.
I am absolutely passionate about learning new things and helping people get promoted.
What I'm truly passionate about is technology leadership and putting the right technology leaders in the right roles where they can really drive change and innovation and make a difference.
I'm passionate about education because education, especially higher education, is the equalizers between the haves and have-nots.
I'm really passionate about the environment, and one of the things that I would like my generation to do is to leave the earth in a better place than when we found it.
I almost became a social worker, but I realized early on that I'm not meant to be on the front lines, so I'm passionate about helping those that are helping others.
What words give me power? Inclusiveness,
teamwork, relentless,
autonomy,
transparency,
visionary,
excellence,
passion,
analytics,
faith,
feminism,
trust, change,
curiosity,
community.
I think the most powerful piece of advice is do your best, be kind, be respectful, and know that sometimes you're going to fail. And when you fail or fall down, get back up and do it again.
Listen more than you talk. You can get a lot more done by listening to people.
Don't be afraid to jump off that cliff. Don't be afraid to fail.
Follow your gut. It sounds very trite, but it's really important. Your gut will tell you which direction to go, and it's important to listen to that.
Know yourself and bet on your strengths.
Know yourself. Be who you are. Say what you mean and mean what you say.
I think it's really important that you just believe in yourself.
Be your authentic self, and then you'll stay in your true power.